And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 8 rounds. This scheduled in the middleweight division. The 3 judges scoring this bout at ringside: Glenn Crocker, Ellis Johnson, and Ursulo Perez. With the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Will Espero. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks trimmed in black, he weighed in officially 159 3/4 pounds. A 16-fight veteran, he brings an outstanding record that stands at 12 victories, 4 defeats, and 9 wins, coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Delicias, Mexico, here is Andrés Diamante Negro Calixto. And next his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing tonight red, white, and blue in honor of Veterans Day and the USA. He weighed in officially 158 pounds even, and brings a after a stellar amateur career that landed him in the 2012 Olympics. He is 6-0 with 4 wins, coming by way of knockout from Cleveland, Ohio. Here is the undefeated Terrell Gausha.
Calixto. Bro. Ya sabes las instrucciones. You already know the instructions. Watch with the low blows. Watch with the head blood. Protect yourself at all times and obey my commands. Tap close in the sound of the bell and let those punches fly.
Your third man in the ring is referee Will Espero. There's Gausha, ready to go, wearing red, white, and blue, as you heard Martinez mention, for Veterans Day. Now, this is a guy who's a 2-time USA national champion, London Olympian, been boxing since the age of 10, 5-time Cleveland Golden Gloves champion. And there's some mighty fine boxers from that part of the country, Bernard. So this guy has got all the tools. It's a matter of stepping him up and moving him along because, as you know, the middleweight division is a tough road to hoe.
Absolutely. It's a crowded division. You know, Terrell, he has a good pedigree. He got the Olympic experience back of him, and, in this experience. So it's gonna be good to see this guy grow up in the game.
We're scheduled for 8. And Gausha prides himself on being patient, very knowledgeable in there, 16 years as a fighter. He's not going to do anything that we've seen that's going to be really dumb, although he did have a flash knockdown back in April against William Waters right here in San Antonio, and his whole team almost had a heart attack because he admitted that was a huge mistake he made, but he learned from those things, Bernard, especially when you turn pro.
Yeah, when you turn pro in early fights, you learn things, and, as time goes on, you will correct those things. Hopefully, in the corner, will correct them too.
Gausha pumping that jab out there, which I know the champ, Mr. Hopkins, like to see because he came back with that right hand. Calixto's going to tie him up a little bit. Round 1 scheduled for 8 here from Cowboys Dance Hall. Crowd excited on this holiday to be here and see some great fights here in San Antonio, which is becoming quite the place for fights. We'll talk about that as the show moves along. Some good cards coming up down the road.
Those first rounds is, really, really jittery with both fighters because, they, starting their career off basically, you got those gloves, headgear.
Right hand, quickly right now, Calixto is down, and I don't know if he's getting up. I don't think he's getting up.
It was a counter right hand, like a short 6-inch right hand. It's a good punch.
Wow. Gausha doing what he did in September at the MGM Grand, a first-round knockout, and Calixto is yet to move. Gausha goes over and taps gloves with him. That was a wicked short little right there, Bernard.
It was a short little right, timed perfectly. This man got power. I mean, he got power. It was a short 6-inch punch.
They got the stool out there. Terrell, who doesn't say a whole lot, is talking to the camera a little bit. I don't think he expected it to end as quickly as he did, but he saw the opportunity, and he came with that right hand, and he didn't have to come from very far where he landed that clean.
Yeah, I mean, when you got a guys coming in, being aggressive, and you take a half a step back and throw that short right hand, I mean, he don't see the punch, but you got everything behind that punch, and you see what happens. Now here's the replay. Jab, think he throws another jab before, here it go. And he throws a right hand, a short right hand on top of the temple. Didn't look like a shot on the chin. It looked like it's on top of the head, which paralyzed him basically, right there. I mean, he went flat down. I mean, he didn't staggered, he didn't do anything, he went right down.
And that's a bad spot, Bernard, when you get hit on the temple like that, on that side of your head.
Yeah, it paralyzed him. And, you know, from what I'm hearing, you know, Terrell has good power, so it's good right hand, good short right hand, and your opponent is coming in. So he's coming to the power, and that's even more an impact.
Calixto just now got up off the stool to clear the cobwebs. There he is, moving toward the corner. And whatever hopes he had for the evening were ended very quickly in the first round. For the official results, let's go to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Round number 1, referee Will Esperon reaches the count of 10 for your winner by knockout victory and still undefeated, Terrell Gausha.
Which begs the question now, Bernard, he's getting all these early knockouts. It's a tough spot to be in. Yeah, it's going to stop soon because they're going to have to step him up after 7 fights this year. And it's hard to find somebody that wants to get in there with him, too.
Yeah, but he would get some opponents. And again, you know, when you're learning, you're at this process, you know, you're going to get those quick knockouts. But then eventually you're going to start getting in a competition with guys. Here's the punch again. Right hand jab right on the temple, where God's going to test you, and they're going to be able to take that power, and they're going to be able to have a good defense.
Great showing for the Olympian on this evening from San Antonio. You're watching Golden Boy on Fox Sports 1.